is a love activist. You can take that however you choose, but it just simply means that, you know, I'm an activist for love. I like to inspire people and motivate people to choose love above all things. So this music that I made in celebration of love, it's called The Eternal Peace. It's what I wish on the world and every individual in it. In different ways. There's so many different levels to it, you know, and this is just the EP. I haven't started working on the album quite yet. This is something that I did in a short span of time to introduce this concept to you guys so that you can look forward to the full-out project. And, yeah, I'm only getting started. I pray that you love it. So much. I wanted it to be as authentic as I possibly could make it. You know, I went in the booth and freestyle all of these songs for the most part. I mean, don't get me wrong, I tweaked them as I went along, but I wanted them to be how I actually honestly thought and felt when I heard the music, you know, because I want, however this goes, I want it to be natural. I don't want to force it on you guys. I don't want y'all to be like, but that message will go with that track. Like, I want it to feel like it was supposed to all go together. And it didn't really take me that much time, and just referring to a point that I made previous, that it really, like, I'm impressed in myself in a way, because I didn't, not that I didn't know that I was able to do that, but it's a whole other thing to know something in theory than to actually watch it come into fruition in front of your face. Like, it's very encouraging. That's why I'm always going to encourage people, like, dude, whatever it is that's in you to do it. Do that. You're not going to ever be more fulfilled in your life than you know, doing whatever else, than doing what becomes natural. I mean, that's, you know, within reason and positive, and don't call nobody no bodily harm and nothing like that. That's realistic. Some people got some messed up things, you know, God bless them, but yo, let's all try to move this thing forward. Let's all try to keep this thing going. Well, a lot of that comes from me not wanting to feel that way whenever I'm listening to inspirational music. Sometimes some people, again, even in saying that, I'm not negatively critiquing them, just making a personal observation according to my personal point of view. Sometimes when I listen to inspirational music, it kind of has this theme to it that, you know, this, you know, I never want to have that effect on anyone, because I don't like when people talk down to me. I don't feel anyone has that authority to do so. If your intentions are to assist, you're compromising the assistance by adding that negative frequency to it, you know, or at least a frequency that can be taken negative depending on who you're dealing with, because everybody got their own stuff, and you don't know what kind of trigger that may be for that person. So it gets to the point where they're not even getting the message, because they're too busy internally defending themselves against feeling like someone is talking down to them, you know? So, and I was telling this beautiful young lady on the stage with me earlier that all of these songs, I'm actually talking to myself.
That's art.
And I feel like if these are things that I'm saying to myself, why not say that to other people? Why tell someone something other than what you're telling yourself? That's hypocrisy. So these are things that I actually actively have to go through. You know, we can have a whole long drawn-out conversation about my timeline and, you know, my childhood and my industry days and whatever, but it's irrelevant. I like missing people with the drama. I like to give you what I did out of that, because that's what's going to help you. Me telling my sob story, it's not going to help you, because everybody got their own. I'd rather tell you what got me through it, so that can help you. So by default, it makes it easy, you know, because you feel like, oh wow, yo, that's me. I know what that is, you know, rather than, oh, this person think he is talking to me like that, man, you know. So I just wanted to work. You know, it ain't about me. It's about what's happening.
Hi, we have Stephanie from Musiq Soul. How do you keep your fan base now excited while actually getting new fan base, like younger fans, to actually love your music and get to know who you are a little bit more?
I actually don't give any thought to at all. The reason behind that is because because if you're spending most of the time trying to please people, you're never really doing what you're meant to do. I focus on what I'm meant to do and pray that pleases me. This is myself. I wrote a lot of it with my guitar player, Rod Harris. You know, we came up with a lot of things together conceptually. But ultimately, I felt like it would mean more if it was more me, not for credit or for ego, but if I'm the person giving the message, the more of it that comes from me, the more authentic it makes it for you. You know, and I've lived my career, you know, singing other people's words, you know, just to make the radio, you know, and that's fine. You know, that's the job. I get that. I'm just no longer interested in that. Especially if I'm meeting these people and they're giving me all of this praise that I can't wholeheartedly accept because I know that wasn't just me. But if I say, no, actually I wrote that with my writing, I don't care. That's you changed my life. It's like, that's unfair because I need to bring up everybody that was involved with that and you need to thank them as well. But that's just the type of person that I am. So with me doing this, I needed to be as authentic as I possibly can. If you notice, I keep saying the word authentic, authenticity, all of that, because I feel like there's such a lack of that these days, you know, and this is not to take no shot at nobody, but how are you going to change something that you're complaining about if you don't contribute to it in an authentic way? Yeah. You can't keep repurposing and regurgitating the same thing and want something to change. Like, that's not going to happen, I'm sorry, you know? So instead of complaining about the state of things because people seem to view me this authority on music, I'm like, okay, I don't give no awards for that. But I said, all right, instead of doing a whole bunch of let me just do something, you know, and see how it goes. And but I didn't want to do a lot of media because I didn't want people to get caught up in the look and the words and no, go listen to it. You formulate your own opinion about it. You tell me what you think about it. And that's why when they say, yo, well, we was trying to do this at Milford, we was trying to do, okay, I would rather do this. I want y'all to tell me how you feel rather than me tell you what I think. You know, I know I'm the maker of it, okay, and it's important to know that, cool. And I don't mind doing that, but I'm more interested in how is it helping you? Because that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you. And if it's not working, then I need to know, okay, scratch that, try again, you know? And so far, you guys have been digging it. So, and just the simplicity of the fact that there's more to the music world than R&B. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but everyone in the world don't listen to R&B. There are other cultures and genres and, you know, forms of music that I listen to that I grew up on, and I wanted to use this platform as an opportunity to showcase that, like, I'm kind of like into all of these different sounds, and there are other people that's their whole thing. That's all they listen to, you know. It doesn't make it good or bad, it just makes it is what it is. So this is not only just a musical venture, this is a global venture. I want to entertain the world through music. Stay with it. I want to entertain the world through music, not just, you know, my hood, the people that know me. Thank you, but let's move. Let's keep it, you know. Let's keep it moving.